We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Today we continue on with the John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend. We've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, set to get this one started. Off we go from Pittsburgh. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28th-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play.
It's now second and 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 6. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll get that to Jalen Warren. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. The linebacker, Matt Milano. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, Rodgers. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 11.
Third and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 22-yard line.
Allen gonna throw to get things going. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Big Ed Oliver. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Here's Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
158. Warren. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Hey, take 26. Throwing, Rodgers. This one caught at the floor. And he'll take it on in. Jaylen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. To return, here's Ray Davis. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brothers. This is James Cook. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. From 29. Here's second and a couple. Here's Allen. The toss out quickly here to Cooks. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
And he can hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving, and it'll bring up second down. 56. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's going to be incomplete. And we'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Into the hands of Coleman. And will be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10. Again, it's Allen to the air. That's caught downfield. It's Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Kelce opens his account, his first catch, and a first down to boot. Allen going to give it to Cook. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
Second and 6.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, they go with Cook. Marking right on the 15, and the march continues. That is a 1st down picked up on the ground.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. So I think after that 3rd down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on 4th down, but didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on 3rd.
This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him with it.
And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith. He spins to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
The master of play action, Rodgers. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Well, if you like defensive football, this game's heaven because right now points have become a premium. Someone has to figure out a way to get something going, whether it's a field goal or even just a positive drive and play the field position game. Some offense has to take control of this game here at some point.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Warren. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. (7-3) is the score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Rodgers, right back to Warren again. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And He's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
It's now fourth down and 1.
They'll try it now with Warren. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They wind up getting 4 on that fourth and 1.
And these plays, the decision on what they're going to call, Mike, it was decided days ago. They have on that play call sheet that you see from the offensive coordinator, they have an entire category just devoted to these situations. They know the players are going to be confident, they're going to be able to execute, and they're able to move the chains. Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
He finds Austin with the ground. And he will score! Calvin Austin, touchdown Steelers. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Davis. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll take this to about the 28. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing is Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. On the handoff, this is Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one, so nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds. And with that, time has run out on this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Davis now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On first down, it's Allen. This pass right side taken in by Cook. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
That is caught! And he will go all the way. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. That is caught. He gets the hook up with stripes. 13 yards on that pass play. That's a Steeler first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 4. They'll run the toss with Warren. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
A run up the middle with Warren. They'll carry this one inside the 20 into the red zone. Give them 8 on that carry.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Here's second and 2. Play action now with Rodgers. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Shaq Thompson getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Third down and 9.
Inside. 319. 630. Get 300. Get 300. 319.
From the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Oswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, here comes Davis. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Bill.
From the gun, here is Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kelsey. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Bills first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. To the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Bills.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touch. Touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And this is going to be a Steelers first down. As he gets it up past the 30, he'll mark him at the 32.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard
So, three quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
258!
Play fake. It's Rodgers. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Steeler first down.
at the 43-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Rodgers. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the 21, here's second and 6. Once again, it's Warren. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
A-Rod out of the gun here on third down. He's got it at about the 8. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal. He's taken down at the 7.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment. Second down, goal to go. They'll drop to throw. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and goal for Aaron Rodgers. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal.
30.
Throwing, Rodgers. This one is caught. On 4th and goal, they deliver. Jaylen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbering 11-12 on the season. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Davis now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Allen will throw to the middle of the field. Caught by Shakir. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down. Now Allen. Back into the hands of Shakir. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. The Bills going to use the 1st of their timeouts. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now on 2nd and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. Throw, left side, is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. The Bills going to use their final timeout here, as he'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Towels waving, Steeler fans on their feet. It's 3rd down. Gun, here's Allen. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the the shotgun. It's Allen. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are right back in this one.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Green 18. Green 18.
Rodgers will take a knee. And that should do it. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. And right away you can point to the turnovers happen. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.